Hi guys, my name is Vivek and in this video tutorial I will explain Oracle interview questions. In this video tutorial I will try to answer all those questions that I have been asked over the years or I usually ask whenever I take interviews. And guys, feel free to contribute the questions that you have come across in your interviews. I will try to make a video to answer them as well. I have a quick request: if you have not subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and do it now. And in today's video we will discuss the most common question that you will certainly come across in majority of the interviews, that is how to delete duplicates from a table in Oracle. So let's quickly understand how we can do that, and there are multiple ways to do this. I'm going to explain it in a way in which the interviewer usually expects you to answer. So I have a table data dupes that has 4 columns: ID, name, salary and date of birth. ID is my natural key here, though I have not created a primary key, but it's supposed to be unique. Now I have added some duplicate values using these insert statement, and this is how my table looks like. So it has 3 rows for ID1, 2 rows for ID2 and a single row for ID3. Now the expected output is that I have a unique ID in my final table and I delete all the remaining duplicates. Let's see how we can do that in our SQL developer. So I'm going to create my table data dupes and I'm going to insert the data. Now that the data has been inserted, let's view it real quick. So if you see, I have the redundant rows here and my objective is to delete the redundant rows. And the concept interviewer expects you to know is the concept of row ID. Guys, I have made another video explicitly defining the difference between row ID and row number. If you have not watched that video, I will recommend that you watch that as well. It will build your basic concept related to row ID and row number. But let's see how we will leverage our row ID concept to delete duplicates in this particular case. Just to quickly explain what is row ID. Row ID is the unique address associated with every row where the row is physically stored on Oracle disk. So if you see, if I run this query, it will give me this particular number, and if you see, all these values are unique. In the end they have A, B, C, D, E, F. So what I have to do is I have to identify the max row ID corresponding to every ID column and delete the remaining. So what I will do is, if I run this particular query, I will get the max row ID corresponding to every ID. Now the only objective is to keep that particular row ID and delete the remaining rows. So let's see, ideally we should get 3 row IDs here, and that's the case. Now the only thing that we have to do here is delete those rows that does not belong in this particular row ID. So what I will do is I will delete from my data dupes table all the row IDs that are not in this. So it says that 3 rows have been deleted. Let's see if we got our desired result. So we got the desired result. Now we have unique data. Just to quickly rephrase, this is a very common question that you can come across when you are attending an interview, where the interviewer is going to ask that you have duplicate records in your Oracle table, how you can go ahead and delete them. You can specify that you will use the concept of row ID in order to delete the duplicates. You will select max row ID corresponding to your natural key or candidate key or whatever. That should actually logically define a unique record. You do a group by on that particular key, identify the max row ID corresponding to every ID, and then delete the data from the table where row ID does not belong in that particular group. So guys, just one more thing, I would love to hear from you. Do drop your questions that you have attended recently in your interviews, and I will try to make more videos on them. Thanks a lot guys for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.